Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've done this, and to be honest with you, I don't even know if I'm doing it right or not, to be quite honest with you. The Premier League is finally back today. Today is St. Stephen's Day because I'm Irish and I refuse to call it Boxing Day. But today is the day that the Premier League officially returns, and on that note, Arsenal return today to the Premier League, which is very strange because I've not watched them in over a month in competitive action, and well, my heart I don't think is ready to endure what they are about to serve up again, to be quite honest with you. But we are back into the Premier League today. Thank goodness for that. The World Cup was brilliant. It was fantastic, but it's come and gone now. It's time for the Premier League to come back, and let's just preview Arsenal's game this weekend. Arsenal go into this game against West Ham, top of the Premier League table, and I'm absolutely confident that that will remain either a 5-point gap or, please God, higher come Monday evening. So as we speak, Arsenal are currently top of the Premier League table. We are 5 points clear of Manchester City. They are taking on Leeds United on Wednesday night. We are taking on West Ham Monday night today, and it is going to be a very, very tough match. And it is going to be a match in which we are without Jesus. Jesus suffered an injury at the World Cup with Brazil, which is not ideal, but that's just what happens. We knew there was going to be something that was going to happen. There was no way in hell that every single player was going to return from that World Cup injury-free, and well, foregone conclusion, that seems to be the case anyways. I do expect us though to go with a very strong 11 though, despite his absence. Gabriel Martinelli, Bukayo Saka will be determined to get back, and they will be determined to go headfirst full into action. They will want to prove themselves. Saka is off the back of a fantastic World Cup, 3 goals for England, including 2 in the opening game against Iran. Was clearly the best player on the pitch for them against France. And Gabriel Martinelli himself, I thought he was a bit mistreated at the World Cup, to be quite honest with you. I don't think he got the game time that he deserved. I don't think he should have been left on the bench, for the amount of time that he was. I think he deserved a lot more game time. I think if they brought him on against Croatia, he could have made a huge difference, but that's just my opinion. Some people might think different, but that's just what I feel. We also will have the likes of Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey returning into the middle of the field after their hiatus with both Ghana and Switzerland. But also, we will just have the hunger from a certain Eddie Nketiah, because he's going to be starting realistically, isn't he? Eddie Nketiah, on the back of last season, was absolutely outstanding, and we're going to have to back him to try and have the same impact as he did towards the end of last season. Towards the end of last season, he scored against Chelsea twice, he scored against Leeds United twice, and he scored against Everton. He was a threat against Manchester United, he was a threat against West Ham United, and I don't see why he can't be the same thing again. He tormented West Ham when he played against them last season away from home, when we won 2-1. And although he didn't score, he created so many chances. He was running at them with pace, he was confident, he was strong, and he's going to have to be like that again. But the only way he's going to be like that is if we back him 110% from minute 1 to minute 90. We cannot stop supporting him, cheering him on, everything he does. Even if he makes a mistake, he's going to make a mistake, he's probably going to miss a few chances, but we can't allow him to then drop his head or start, kicking himself or anything like this. We got to give him our full backing, because if Arteta trusts him, then I can trust him, because Arteta has proven time and time again over the last number of months that when he has trust in the player, they start to deliver, and we got to keep doing that. One player I am particularly looking forward to actually seeing is Fabio Vieira. He has had time off for the last month to work on his game. He came on against Wolves, he provided an assist, which, look, he wasn't even great in the game against Wolves when he came on, but he provided an assist, and that's what you want. You want him making an impact towards goal. That is what you want from him. And I believe Vieira now, who has had time to adapt, he played really well in the friendlies that we played recently, scored a cracking goal against Lyon. I think if we give him a bit of time, give him the right ball, give him the right amount of space against West Ham, he can really exploit the West Ham defence, and I've no doubt that he can be a great impact. I don't think he'll start, but he could be a great impact off the bench. And even then, who's to say he couldn't start? Who's to say that he couldn't? You could have Fabio Vieira on the left potentially. You can have Odegaard down the middle, you can have Saka on the right, and you can have even Martinelli up front. It is a crazy idea, and I don't think Arteta's going to go with it. I think he will start with Nketiah up front, but we'll have to wait and see. A big issue as well is William Saliba. Is he going to play? I personally think he should. I don't see why he shouldn't. He didn't play a lot of minutes at the World Cup. He only featured against Tunisia in the final group game. He didn't feature in any of the knockout fixtures for him. He's been training for a month. He's still fully fit. As well, France didn't win it, so he's not exactly out celebrating or anything like that. So I fully believe that he should be back, start partnering Gabriel at the back and resuming normal service as he did before the World Cup started. I'm fairly confident we go with a strong enough lineup. The absence obviously of Gabriel Jesus, but sure, we'll throw Nketiah in there, or if we had to, we'll throw Martinelli up front, and like I said, maybe throw Fabio Vieira on the left, which if he does go with that, I'm not going to complain. Vieira is a very good player, and this could be one of those games where he has a major impact on the team. As well as that, you're looking at potentially Tierney at left back. Tomiyasu is still working his way back, and Zinchenko is also still working his way back from injury. So I reckon it could be Tierney at left back, and hopefully he'll have a good game. Same with Ramsdale. So listen, it's going to be a very, very tough game. It is going to be a very, very hard game for us. West Ham are no pushovers. West Ham will not want to come to the Emirates and add another loss to their record there, because let's face it, they have a very, very poor record away to the Emirates, and we just got to make sure that that record keeps getting worse and worse for them. Sorry to all the West Ham fans if there are any watching, which I highly doubt, because I'm not getting a lot of views in these videos, and I'm probably not going to get on this one. Life of a small up and coming YouTuber. I am very confident though that we can get the victory. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Arsenal win. How do you think this is going to go? Are you also looking forward to the beginning of the Premier League season? Let me know in the comments below. I will do a full match reaction to this, hopefully on maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, just depending on work and everything. So yeah, anyways guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video. It's been a while, it's been a month, but I'm back. Unfortunately for maybe some of you who probably don't want to see me ever again, but sure, soz. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you for the full match reaction. Till then, I'll talk to you in a while.